Buddy, General here today, and we're for another episode of how to make pink candle. How do we do that? We'll start by quickly going outside of our house right here, and then what we're going to be doing, of course, is we're going to be needing trees. So we have lots and lots of trees here. I've already got wood, by the way, so we immediately start making our crafting table with the wood that we acquire. So we've got our planks there, and with our planks, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be needing 4 for a crafting table, and ladies and gentlemen, we've got what we need there. Now, what we're going to be needing, of course, to do is into our crafting table, we're going to be needing, guys, some things, right? We're going to be needing to make, where is it? Our candle. So our candle comes from our honeycomb. So basically, as the word suggests, honey comes from bees. You go out there, you locate bees. If you find a bee's nest, there should be bees nearby. And basically what you do is, you have to put a campfire underneath the beehive. So the nest, so that the bees do not obviously sting you. And what you need to do is the nest needs to be honey level 5. So that's when you start to see liquid coming out of the nest. And what you're going to be doing, what you're going to be needing to do to get that honey is what we're going to be doing next. We're going to be needing shears. And to make shears, we're going to be needing a furnace. So here's the furnace right here. Into our furnace, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be needing coal at the bottom. And then we're also going to be needing iron ore on the very top here. Now, you get with that, you're going to be getting your iron ingot. Now, with your iron ingot, what you're going to be doing, of course, is getting your iron ingots, placing 1, 2. You're going to get your shears. What you're going to be doing, of course, is now you're going to be making the next thing that you're going to be needing, of course, which is the dye, right? But before the dye, I'll start with the string itself. So strings come from spiders that appear during the night, along with other zombie mobs, and you use those to obviously make the to make the candle as well. So that's the tiny black bit on the very top there. That's what you use. So you kill the spiders and you get them. Now back to our furnace here, which we've just created. Like I said, you're going to be needing coal. You need to put the coal iron, the iron ore up there. It'll give you iron ingots. Now we're making the dye. So how do we make the dye basically? So since we're making pink, right? We're going to be needing pink dye. How do we get pink dye? 3 ways, and which is really creative basically, because the more ways there are, the easier it is to make, So you've got peony flowers. It's got peony flowers. Sorry for the pronunciation if I got it wrong, but that's what the first one is. Second is the pink tulip over here. That also gives you pink dye right here. And then one more step is, of course, the red that comes from 3 things, right? It comes from the poppy flower, the rose bush, and of course the beetroot that you eat, right? So those 3 give you red dye. And then what you do is you get that, and your white dye that comes from the bone meal, by the way, which is this right here. And then together you get another pink dye. So that's the 3 ways you can do it. Now you add your pink. Oh, I don't have pink. I thought I did. So you add your pink, and you also add your white candle. So how do we make the candle? Well, it's the honeycomb, and it's also the string. There's the candle. That's a default candle, by the way. And then what you then do, of course, you need to make the colored version. So you come here, you place your candle up here, and then you place your pink dye alongside it. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves our pink candle. So thank you guys so much for joining me in this video of how to make a pink candle. If you like what you see, please like, comment, and of course, most important, subscribe to first of all get notified when I make more content like this. And the second, because it gives me the strength and motivation, of course, I need to continue making more content like this. So have a nice one, everybody. I'll be seeing you in the next one. Ciao.